4.5 billion years ago, a ball of fire and molten rock drifted silently through the cosmos. No oceans, no air, no life, just heat, chaos, and darkness. That rock became home. Earth formed approximately 4.5 billion years ago, a violent, scorching inferno of mostly molten rock. There was no liquid water, no oxygen, nothing that could support life as we know it. But slowly, over millions of years, something extraordinary happened. Oceans formed, continents rose, and tiny microscopic life appeared in the water. Life so small you couldn't see it, yet powerful enough to change everything. These microbes consumed sunlight and released oxygen into the atmosphere, setting the stage for plants, animals, and eventually us. Of all the planets in our solar system, and perhaps in the entire known universe, Earth stands alone. It is the only world confirmed to support life. Why? Because of a perfect balance. The right distance from the sun, liquid water on the surface, an oxygen-rich atmosphere, and a magnetic field that shields us from deadly solar radiation. Earth didn't just get lucky once. It got lucky 1,000 times over. But what lies beneath our feet? Earth is built in layers, like a giant onion of rock and metal. The outermost layer is the crust, the ground you walk on. Under the oceans, it's thin. Under the continents, it's thicker, packed with more rock types. Below that lies the mantle, a dense, rocky layer that's so hot it can slowly flow and deform over millions of years, almost like very slow-moving liquid. Deeper still is the outer core, the only liquid layer inside our planet, made mostly of iron, swirling and churning constantly. And at the very center, the inner core, a solid ball of iron and nickel, under such extreme pressure that it can't melt, even at temperatures of 5,400 degrees Celsius. Hot enough to vaporize steel. Above us wraps a thin, fragile blanket of gas, our atmosphere, 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, and tiny traces of argon and other gases. It doesn't sound like much, but this invisible shield is the difference between life and a barren, frozen wasteland. Without nitrogen, our cells couldn't build proteins. Without oxygen, no animal could breathe. And without the atmosphere as a whole, liquid water couldn't exist on our surface. That razor-thin blue line you see from space, that's everything. Earth's surface holds an almost unimaginable amount of water, 1.39 billion cubic kilometers spread across the oceans. 75% of our planet is water. The oceans aren't just deep, they're wildly extreme. From shallow continental shelves teeming with life to the crushing darkness of the Challenger Deep, nearly 11 kilometers below the surface, the deepest point on Earth. In the past, during ice ages, so much water was locked in polar ice caps that sea levels were over 120 meters lower than today, exposing vast stretches of land now hidden beneath the sea. Look at a map. The continents look permanent, fixed in place. They are not. Earth's surface is broken into massive slabs called tectonic plates, and they are always moving, slowly, silently, carrying entire continents and oceans with them. 250 million years ago, all of Earth's continents were fused into one enormous supercontinent called Pangaea, one giant landmass surrounded by a single global ocean. Then, it began to break apart. 200 million years ago, Pangaea began splitting into two main landmasses. 130 million years ago, India broke free from the southern continent and began drifting northward. 70 million years ago, South America separated from Africa. North America began splitting from Europe. And today, Australia has drifted so far it has separated from Antarctica entirely. India crashed into Asia with such force that it pushed up the tallest mountain range on Earth, the Himalayas. The plates are still moving right now, as you watch this. About 2.5 centimeters per year, roughly the same speed your fingernails grow. Some plates move as fast as 10 centimeters per year. In another 250 million years, the continents may merge again into a new supercontinent. Earth is never finished changing. Earth's surface is anything but flat. From the summit of Everest at 8,848 meters above sea level to the depths of the Challenger Deep at nearly 11 kilometers below, our planet spans an extraordinary range of elevation, and holding it all together, invisibly, is Earth's magnetic field. Because Earth's outer core is liquid iron in constant motion, it generates electric currents, and those currents create a magnetic field that wraps around the entire planet. This field deflects harmful, energetic particles blasted out by the sun. Without it, solar winds would slowly strip away our atmosphere, just as they stripped away Mars billions of years ago. The northern and southern lights, those breathtaking auroras, are actually the visible result of this magnetic shield doing its job. Particles colliding with our atmosphere in spectacular bursts of color. Planet Earth, 4.5 billion years old, constantly changing, constantly evolving,